Metrohead, and this is my top 5 challenge, my first season with Force India. Anyway, now going to the qualifying report. So we are coming down here, starting on lap in Malaysia. This is my quickest lap in qualifying, and we are in last at the moment, but now we're hitting 7th gear and braking for the first corner just at the 50 metre board. We lock up a little bit on the right front and go around the corner all right there, and we have Narain Karthikar in front of us. And just a little heads up, this is in the rain obviously, and I'd set the car up for the dry for the race, even though we are still 4/10 up there. And now coming around these sweeping corners, holding my nerve. I would hold my nerve in the dry, and coming around there, and braking is very hard around this track at some corners. There, I find it quite easy, but there is harder corners coming up. And Karthikar somehow has a run on me down there without KERS, and with a less powerful car, but that's because my car is set up for the dry, as we are 1.3 seconds down now off Senna's time in the second sector. So now around the final sector, and this is the hardest corner, but I brake well there and then get a good run out of the final corner, use the rest of my KERS, and coming down towards the hairpin, which I find quite an easy braking point, about when my rear wing is level with the 100 metre board, and coming around the hairpin, and now coming down on the run to the line, and that was a very scrappy lap, and it is a 151.389, so not a very good lap. We are still out in Q1. Anyway, now to the race. Our objective is to finish 15th or above, but we're going to aim to finish 5th at least, as this is top 5 challenge, and I'm very positive. I'm feeling very, very positive about this race. And look at the teammate challenge; he has out qualified me once, and so we're level. As now I switch to the normal fuel strategy, and I'm thinking pitting lap 6 maybe, and this is my just run through my setup. And I get this from f120setups.co.uk. I'll leave a link to that in the description. And this is the setup for the dry. On some tracks they do have it for the wet, and my teammate qualified 16th, and the Red Bull lockout at the front with the world champion Sebastian Vettel fastest, Webber second, and Hamilton in third for McLaren. Now we're going to the track. So I'm feeling very positive about this race, and I'm thinking we can have some points. But, we should be quicker than most of the AI, as our car is set up for the dry, and their car is pretty much set up for the wet. And we are starting on the option tyres because we don't want to lose too much time. And now we have 5 red lights, and we're away in Malaysia. And we switch straight up to the rich mix and use just over half of our KERS, and we've got a very good run all the way up in 22nd, and now we're just powering past with the Force India engine, braking very hard for the first corner, and we are actually quite up higher than I expected, as Webber is down in 7th after qualifying 2nd, and we can see Ricciardo there now, and we are hoping to get the pass on him as we get the pass done on Grosjean and Webber. And now braking for this corner, we get up into 4th. Now we're past Schumacher for 3rd. So that was a very good first lap, as we have used all our KERS. And we did keep up for Vettel, but Hamilton for a little bit, and then we just dropped off as they powered off into the distance, even though we had fresh tyres. And Button and Schumacher caught up as now cutting to lap 5. Schumacher spun trying to pass me, and now we make a little mistake as Button now gets the DRS, and we try to crowd him onto the left hand side, but not too much, racing with the rules as he passes us. And now we use the KERS as we are onto lap 6, and now braking for first corner, and we run wide, and that forces Button wide, but we don't get a penalty as that was in the rules. I just missed my braking, and Alonso passed him, but we have kept 3rd place, and we decide to stay within the rich pit stop, now cutting to the end of lap 6 and beginning of lap 7 for our pit stop, and brake normally, then peel off into the pits as Alonso and Button follow me in, and so we're hoping for a good pit stop from our crew to keep us in front of them. But I'm just pretty much hoping for 3rd right now as we are in the pit box, and it's a good stop. It's a 3.394, so we do maintain ahead, and we come out just behind, I think it is Rosberg and Grosjean, as Verne is behind us. So we are quite quick, and it looks like we might be able to get past Rosberg, maybe Grosjean, but Verne is behind us, and he does actually get quite close, and so we had a very good pit stop, and we should regain 3rd place as we have to just drop down to 7th as Rosberg makes a mistake, and we are now right on this gearbox and holding our nerve through here, but we can't hold it as much as we have been because of the new tyres. And now Verne's right on our gearbox, and now coming around this corner as now we are in 3rd, and it is lap 13, because pretty much it was just a story of cars passing us. And Button sets a new fast lap as he is pitted for a new front wing as he made contact with that. And now my engineer here says we've moved up to 2nd, and he wants us to push for the win as Vettel dropped out, but we can't because Hamilton is 40 seconds ahead of us. So we're just settling for 2nd and we were just really cruising on this lap as we have been, because Vettel just dropped out, and Perez is now in 3rd, and now cutting to the end, and Lewis Hamilton wins the race, and we get 2nd place for Force India. So a very good race. 2nd place as our teammate got 8th place, and that was a very good race. So we have achieved top 5 challenge in the 2nd race as well, finishing 2nd, and pulled us to 8th there, so that's a very good race. So 5th and 2nd, and Marcus Schumacher ended up finishing 14th after qualifying 5th, and Jenson Button after qualifying 7th after making contact with me, and Schumacher did spin, and Sebastian Vettel and Fernando Alonso interesting with the DNF. So the pole sitter with the DNF, so he won't be very happy about that, but it's not that bad. So Lewis Hamilton got the win, me in 2nd, and Sergio Perez in 3rd, and we lead the Drivers' Championship by 3 points from Lewis Hamilton and Fernando Alonso, and we are 2nd in the Constructors, 2 points off McLaren, and Ferrari are 1 point behind us as they are 3 points behind McLaren. Anyway, I've enjoyed making this video. I think it's been a very good race, very action-packed. And anyway, you can follow me on Twitter at F1HeadPetrol. I will leave a link in the description. Please leave a like, subscribe, and comment if you're new to my channel for weekly F1 content. I'll be bringing out top 5 challenge as I am stopping my career mode as it's not getting as much views as I would like. But yeah, and I'll be bringing out F1 news. Anyway, this has been F1 Petrolhead. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the grid in China. Goodbye.